go, yo, here we go. Here we go, yo, here we go. Here we go, yo, here we go. Here we go, yo, here we go. Well, who's that? Well, it's Fat Cat, y'all. Tell it like it is, don't backtrack, y'all. You can stuff that in your backpack, y'all. And say what you feel, man, make that call. Don't be scared, that's my word. Do what you feel, you can flip me the bird. That's alright, that don't hurt. The sticks and stones break bones, you jerk. So here we go, ready, set, go. Throw your hands in the air, yeah. Ho. Before you sit in your chair, yeah. Ho. One's for the money, two's for the show. Fat Cat, getting at that. My crew, man, rolls like the Rat Pack. Cause it's like that. If you don't like that, you can bite me, and I'ma bite back. Yo, yo, here we go. Here we go, yo, here we go. Here we go, yo, here we go. Here we go, yo, here we go. Yo, yo, here we go. Here we go, yo, here we go. Here we go, yo, here we go. Here we go, yo, here we go. Yo, 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 what's cracking, what's happening, what's up? You rocking with your boy, the sinister minister, the deacon, the Rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's last rites, the preacher's grandson. Y'all know who it is. It's Fat Cat. And I'm here and I'm down with my dog, Roof. It's T, satellite, Bills. What's cracking, man?
What's going on with you?
Man, you don't sound too enthused, man. You gotta be enthused because you know why? You know why?
Why? I'm listening.
Because you rocking with the hottest podcast show in the
world.
And that's the Fat Cat Show Network, even though it didn't sound too thrilled. He's supposed to be like, the world. But you rocking with the Fat Cat Show Network. We welcome you to the VIP Lounge where your VIP access has been granted. Boom. Y'all know what's up. But anyway, like we start every show, we want to give our birthday shout outs to everybody that is celebrating birthdays today. So we wish you a very, 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 very happy and pleasant birthday and hope that you get all your wishes and or whatever you doing for your birthday. I hope, you know, you're living it up. Amen. Because it's always good to be in the land of the living. And just like we got life, we got...
Yeah.
And we at the Fat Cat Show want to send our heartfelt condolences to all of those who are mourning. And it's never easy when you're going through and you know, believe me, I've been there. I think a lot of us have been there, and I feel it. I feel it for everybody that is going through. But Jesus left us with this. He said, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, even though he were dead, yet shall he live. And he that liveth and believeth in me shall never die. And I hold this to be true, that when we leave here, that there is a place prepared for us in glory if we believe. Because, you know, the word tells us that, hey, that we shall never perish, but that's for whoever believes. Amen. But speaking of death, man, we had 3 notable deaths happen. Number one started with Bill Russell, man. Bill Russell, even though he was 88 years old, and then we had Mary Alice that played on Different World, and then we had the Star Trek, the only black woman on Star Trek, probably the only black in Star Trek, Nichelle Nichols. And so, man, we had it was a busy time in Hollywood, huh?
Really
busy. But before we get into that, I want to talk about something. Speaking of death, you know, I seen this on Facebook page where somebody was actually having a dog funeral. Do you hear me? A dog funeral. They had the dog in the huh?
I done seen that. I seen that in real life. They had obituaries, everything for the dog.
And this is what I got posted in the VIP. You know, little dog funeral, and this and that. You look at it like this, man. You got people that aren't truly able to bury they true loved ones, and we got people that are buried, that are giving a whole full-fledged funeral for a dog. Something that you could just throw on the ground and just, you know, if you want to, if you cherish them, if you own the home you in, you could put a little stone back there for them and just bury them and just call it a day, you know, if you want to keep them that close to your heart. But you got people that are actually spending hard-earned buku bucks to bury little Scruffy. Would you do that, man?
Yeah, I put them in a garbage bag and put them in front of the house. I'm talking about, I treat animals like animals. you know, you hear people talking about, oh, that's like part of the family. Like, that's a damn dog.
I guess
people take work so they can mourn their dogs.
Oh
yeah.
Can't. Oh yeah. That actually happened. That actually happened at Greektown one time for me when I was working in communication. I was at the desk taking calls, and this guy called in and he was like, my best friend died, and I was like, oh man, and I'm thinking it's a human. I'm like, oh man, you know, my condolences, man. I said, what was your friend name? How long y'all been friends? He was like, it's my dog, man, my dog.
Shut up!
What? He said, I wanted to see if I could take some FMLA. A family medical leave for a dog. Huh?
Yeah, people go out of town and leave their dog to get they get
with a babysitter. Yeah, the baby dog sitter, yeah. Can you watch Scruffy while I go to Cancun?
I let them roam the neighborhood for something to eat while I'm gone.
No. You silly, man. You have no mercy for a dog, man.
For an animal.
That's not right. Now, that ain't right. Huh? You supposed to care for Scruffy, man. He ain't got nobody else but you.
Who said that? I didn't see that in the manual.
He ain't got nobody else but you, man. You got to take care of him, man. But anyway, man, I ain't
gonna care for the dog. He ain't nobody but me.
But for me, man, I'm not gonna let anything like that get with me. Like I said, you know, we got a dog here, Sparky, and I love Sparky a lot, man. You know, I cry if he got hit by a car or something like that. Seriously. But
would you not leave out the house for a couple of days?
Nah. The show must go on, baby. The show must go on, baby. You know, old Spark, I love him to death. But if he go, he go.
If he was there, you think Sparky more for you?
It's been proven that dogs do more than miss their owners.
Yeah, no, you give him a doggy treat, he has to get who you were.
But anyway, I want to just getting back to the Hollywood death thing, man. And I had looked at that over the passing of Bill Russell, Mary Alice, and Nichelle Nichols, and I was, and this question came up because I heard this said before. It's like, is it wrong to mourn when the elderly die? Is it wrong to mourn? You know, because people like, you know, I done heard this so many times. They lived a good life. Why mourn for them? They, you know, and I know a lot of people aren't used to, you know, having their grandparents and all that. But when your people like me, when your grandparents was prevalent in your life, when they were like your parent, and you know what I'm saying, and you seen them in their younger years, and then they finally get old and they start falling off and stuff like that. I know when I watch my grandparents go, like,
I watched my grandmother die in front of me, and I had a sense of relief when she took her last breath because she was suffering. I had a sense of relief, but at the same time, I had that mourning. I was like, wow, my grandmother gone. I'm not gonna see my baby again, and I called my grandma my baby. That's like my baby. I ain't gonna see my baby no more, and this and that. I'm gonna miss our talks and all that. And it's just missing that camaraderie you had with your loved one, And some people act like it's a crime to cry when the elderly die. Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they lived a good life," but you still love them. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm saying people that never really missed anybody that passed away say stuff like that.
Right. That is crazy to me because I heard it said, and somebody run this back and watch it, but I heard it said, don't you think they lived a good life? Don't you think, yeah, they may live a good life, but for the rest of my life, I would never see them again. I would never be able to go and have that comfortable. Their interaction with me was a major part of my life. I will never get that back. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I think they're supposed to be here forever, but it's just when they finally do go, that's a part of you that's missing. Your routine, part of your routine, part of, your life. I was so used to, making part of my day to go see my grandparents. That was part of my day, all the time. When my grandfather was even in the nursing facility, that was part of my day, going up there visiting him and all that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to keep him, because my grandfather was a handful, and I knew personally I couldn't take that time off because I got young kids and I can't be at home 24/7 with them. But if I could have, I would have kept my grandfather. I really don't believe in nursing care facilities. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that. But I understand my grandfather was one of those ones that was impossible to take care of. You had to be. He needed that 24/7 care around the clock. And I just didn't have that time to do it, and so but I find it very, very, very funny that, or just disrespectful that a person would be questioning your mourning for a person, no matter how old they are. I don't care if they was 199 years old. That was pretty much your people. If you miss them, you miss them. You can't dictate nobody's feeling. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to leave you hanging, but I don't have a lot of old people in my family.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, yeah.
So I can't relate.
I know you can't relate. I look at it. I look at with. We got people up in their 70s and stuff like that, and we know pretty soon they gonna get old. They gonna, if it go according to order, we eventually we gonna bury our people. And that just it don't mean that we supposed to be like, oh, they done live good lives and this and that, and we just ignore the fact that we miss them. I don't get that logic with some people. Leave me alone and let me.
Do you think you would cry if you came home and Sparky was dead?
I'll be like, what the hell happened? I'll be looking around like, what the hell happened? And I'll be like this, who the hell? No, I'm gonna tell you the thing. Who the hell getting him out of here? Because I ain't touching him. That's what I be thinking, man. You'll
cry a little bit though.
You drag him out. I'm for real. I'll be like, man, who the hell get this dog up out of here? I ain't touching no zombie. Afterwards, after we get him out, I might. But shoot, at that present moment, I'm thinking like, who the hell is gonna get him up out of here? You know. But like I said, I know a lot.
You know what? I just read an article, not to skip the subject, about a transgender dog.
Shut up!
It was a girl dog, but it was a but they wanted to be a boy.
I see. They had a video.
And it will hump on your leg. It will hump. He will hump on your leg. And if you didn't call him by a male dog name, he won't even answer it. Come to you.
Stop it. Stop it. You know I don't believe that. I ain't buying that mess. I ain't buying that mess. Stop it. But you stupid.
Not true. They had a video. They had a video of them barking. He was like, "Oh, woof."
Stop, man.
Oh, woof.
I seen a video of a doggone dog humping a rooster.
You know, I seen that. I know what video you're talking about.
Yeah, and you know what?
Dogs will. A dog will have sex with a damn teddy bear.
It's just crazy as hell to me, though. But you notice, the minute we put that argument up about, you might want to go into it when we mentioned homosexuality, and then the argument was, if it was so natural, why wouldn't other animals from different species start, humping the same sex and doing that? But then they start tampering with these animals. They tamper with them so much now, messing with their DNA and their genetics and stuff, and now these animals are confused. They start messing with them, dude.
Next subject.
Brothers get scared when you get on that. Well, I know how YouTube is. They block your video. Well, but anyway, next subject of the day, man. Your boy Mystikal, dude. What is up with Mystikal? Your boy.
He's a serial rapist. That's what's up.
Look, I'm trying to give my man I tried to give him benefit of the doubt. And I do believe that some people, when certain things happen, it's a lot of people, some people that can't seem to avoid trouble. I wouldn't have doubted, like, when it first happened, I kind of questioned, like, somebody, this guy, he around the wrong women or something like that. I said, I tried to give him benefit of the doubt. Then when the second time happened, I'm like, whoa, Mystikal, something is you doing something wrong. And now, and you went away for 6 years. Now, the third allegation, I'm like, dude, come on, man. Come on. Where there's smoke, there's fire. He
can't help himself. He can't help himself. He's a serial rapist. It's like R. Kelly being able to help himself. You get away with it, and then you go do it again because you can't help yourself.
Yeah, because it's like but then again, you never know. This guy. Do you believe that's him? Like he's actually guilty of it?
Yeah, I believe it.
And I was
rapist.
I was looking at an article in USA Today. They were talking about it. Rapper Mystikal denied bond following arrest over alleged first-degree rape and battery. It said Mystikal has been refused bond by Louisiana judge while the rapper faces a third allegation of rape and battery. State District Judge Stephen Turrell ruled on Tuesday that evidence against the 51-year-old MC, real name Michael Tyler, his past history, and the victim's fear met the standard for holding him without bail, said the advocate reported. Tyler served 6 years in prison after pleading guilty in 2003 to sexual battery. In December 2020, prosecutors in Caddo Parish in northwest Louisiana dropped rape and kidnap charges that had kept him in jail for 18 months, which stemmed from a 2016 accusation. Said he was not convicted of the other charge, including marijuana possession and misdemeanor domestic violence that had been brought against him since the mid-1990s, the newspaper reported. Said they went down on his legal history. Said defense attorney Roy, I can't pronounce this name, Jr., who had asked for a $250,000 bond, maintained that Tyler is innocent of the most recent charge, including rape and domestic abuse, battery by strangulation. But he told the newspaper after the hearing that Tyler probably won't appeal the bond ruling. He said it's just, all of this is just madness to me, that, you know, at some point, if somebody is trying to take my freedom from me, I gotta adjust my life. You know what I'm saying? I gotta adjust my life.
Right.
Go ahead.
I say, yeah, that's right. I'm talking about you risking it all to take something away from somebody.
Right.
Let's say it's not even true. You put yourself in a situation where somebody can even do that to you.
Right. Right. And then, you know what's gonna make it so tight is that your history behind it. Even, like you said, even if you're not guilty, now you got a history. Now you known as this. You know what I'm saying? It could be, and I'm not gonna say that it couldn't be somebody trying to actually set him up or extort him, because we done seen cases of women that are serial accusers too. So because we don't. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Tupac raped that girl?
No. You know what? Because it kind of came out that she was actually mad because he left her with the dude, like with a bunch of dudes. But remember, because they said that she was sucking him off on the floor, so she probably just came there to mess with him, and then the other guys came in like, hey, we gonna do that too. And then all of a sudden, you know, Tupac said, hey, he probably got what he wanted and was like, hey, y'all treated her like trash. And she probably got mad, like, hey, that's how you gonna do? You gonna walk out, leave me with these dudes doing whatever? And then rape. Now I'm about to yell rape. You know? Because believe me, you think about it. You know, the way they said Pac was, he was banging all kinds of chicks. He was banging Hillary the girl that played Hillary from Fresh Prince, Jasmine Guy, all of them he was doing everybody.
I didn't know he was banging.
Yeah, TLC, all of them, dude, was coming through. You know, all of them was coming through. He had to do, man, women were practically throwing themselves at him. Then all of a sudden he gonna go rape a ordinary chick when women just throwing stuff at him. That's what. Huh?
But some people do it. Some people do it because they want to feel the power at the time. That's why you got serial rapists, man. You know, they wouldn't want it if you try to give it to them. They want to be able to take something from you. That's where the excitement comes from.
Right. I'm just...
See, the way we think like, you get as many women as you want, because we ain't like that.
Yeah, because with money comes power, and they be like, hey, I can have anything I want. Nobody better not tell me wrong. You know?
But they don't want They don't want. They want to take.
Right.
The difference between you want something and you taking something.
Right. You got a point there. I can't really even argue that. So it's definitely a thing that we won't understand, because we ain't in that position to have that. But I just, but you think he raped her? You think Tupac did that on purpose?
No, but what I think he did was left her in a room full of dudes that he really didn't know and she didn't know.
Right.
And that's what, I don't know. I think that was wrong for him to do that.
Yeah,
I'm talking about he put somebody's life in jeopardy by doing that. Because the dudes could have killed her.
Right. Could have did Junior on Players Club, huh?
But that's a movie, though.
I'll just draw us a visual, Draw the visual, though. Hey, he should have secured the cat. He should have secured it and made sure she got out of there safe. But Pac being Pac, he was on some.
Yeah. Pac went to prison for that too.
Yeah. It was crazy though, but man, Mystical, man.
Rape. I'm talking about he's a serial rape. If you can feel sorry for Mystical, you should feel sorry for R. Kelly.
Wow.
You a predator. You a rapist. Your brain is you just messed up. I'm about them wouldn't be urinating on themselves, going to and everything when they getting raped. You still want to hit it? Somebody to piss and defecate on themselves? Come on, man.
Wow.
Somebody screaming for their life and crying, and then you still turned on? You a rapist.
Seems like you're ready.
If you could get turned on by some hot tears, you're a rapist.
Wow. You a visual guy, man. You just.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
When somebody getting raped, they got to be crying or begging you to stop. Right. And if you still keep going, I don't know about you. Have you ever been with a woman and she said, "No, I don't want to do it no more"? Have I ever seen you before?
Well, let's say this. I had a chance where, y'all might have was about to do something and the woman said, "Hey, no, I don't want to do this right now." Then I'd be like, okay. No,
I know that's right.
No problem.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
And I said, I know about so many dudes that got locked up for that bull crap. I say, hey, okay, no problem.
Hey, okie dokie, okie dokie. So yeah, man, but
because she got mad because she said I was having sex with her like I'm with a stripper or something. And I was dogging the cakes off.
And then I had the time where she like, I gotta say this for my husband.
Well, you can't do nothing but respect that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. This I don't want to. I done had it where I don't want us to be like this where it's just sex. I'm like, And at the time I didn't understand it, cause I wasn't a minister at that time or paying attention to. But I'm just like, man, peace.
Oh, yeah, you was about 30 then, right?
Boy, you silly, man. But anyway, man, I want to get into our topic for the day. Crazy man,
okay.
you crazy man, you. And I thought about this. I thought about this topic right here. And I'm gonna let you definitely pick the next topic, but I thought about this here, and Can you hold your peace knowing someone is stabbing you in the back? Can you hold your peace knowing that someone is stabbing you in the back? You ever had that situation where the person that you know, whether they're a close person or just somebody that's around you, they done did some scurvy stuff to you, and they still up in your face smiling, and you just know it. You ever been in that situation?
I'm in that situation right now.
Oh man, I know you ain't gonna elaborate.
All you can do is pray on. I say all you can do is pray on it, because I don't know. It's something in me that let's say, hey, take him out of here.
It's like, have you ever addressed that situation to that person? Like, oh, let's just say they come up to you like, man, acting like they admire you, but they really stab you. You just know the whole details of them stabbing you in the back, and you just like, ooh, or did you just act on it,
You can't act on it. If you act on it, man, you'll be in trouble.
I remember I had, it was a guy when I was working at Greektown, and this dude, man, he know I would have pieced him up. He knew I would piece him up, but he would always go. Me and him was running for union president, and this dude was he was going to people, and we were like 2 days from election day, and he was going to people like, you better not vote for Tom, man, because that, he a sellout, and all he do is sell people out, and blah 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 blah. I mean, talking real breezy, right? And then so the day of the election, he came up to me and he tried to shake my hand like good luck, man, no matter who wins, we gotta be together as, to bring the members in the union together, and this and that. And at that point, I couldn't hold it because I was so mad that I went to him and I was like, look, dude, I said, don't come to me with that fakeness, man, because people already been telling me what you've been saying behind my back. And I said, well, I didn't do you like that. But regardless of the fact, I said, the bigger picture for me is the union. I'm not trying to stab nobody in the back or things like that, because I generally care about the membership and moving this union forward. So if you want to run a dirty campaign and do what you do and slander people, then that's what you do. But I'm going to win this thing right out. I just told him, I'm going to win it right out. And so we had, what was it? It was about 300 of us. And so but it was 3 guys. It was me and 2 other guys running for the union president. And rest in peace to Mr. Pennington, Elton Pennington. He was one of the guys running with it. So when the votes came out, not everybody voted, but when the votes came out, I had 80 something, and Mr. Pennington had, I think he had something like 30, and the guy that back talked me had about 12 votes.
Did all that
all that backstabbing, and it was always because he was always challenging me in some position. It was same thing when the union steward. I smoked him when I ran for chief steward, and he got 2 votes that time, and I had all the votes. And he was just, he always did that type of tactic. But that's the thing that I hate the most, because, we all got I don't maliciously do things like that. But if I see something funny, just like say, we all kind of are backstabbers to a degree. Like say, you might, let's say, come fall somewhere. I might not laugh in your face. I might not laugh in your face, but if you feel kind of funny, you was like, oh God, all that, some stuff fell out your pocket, candy corns or something like that, man, it's going to be funny as hell to me. You might be hurt, and I might not laugh in your face, but believe me, sometime during the day, I'm going to bust out laughing. If I don't sneak one out then. So you believe that we all are kind of like backstabbers to a degree?
Nope.
Stop it.
I don't.
Stop it.
If I don't like you, I don't speak to you.
Look, I'm just saying you. Let me see. How can I put this? I think. Because I don't ever try to be malicious intentionally to people, but sometimes I might laugh at the wrong things. I might joke about the wrong things sometimes, but I don't. But at the time I'm doing it, I don't see no harm in it. I just see the humor in it, and I laugh about it, and I do. And I have
you're a backstabber, huh?
Yeah, I might. And you know what?
Yeah, sometimes.
I could say to a degree. I laugh at things, but I'm not that type that'll be like, talking behind your back, be like, I can't stand that MF, or such and such type. I'm not that type of person, but I laugh at certain things, and you do too, because you a laugher like it ain't nothing. I done seen you, even in church. Even in church, I done seen you laugh at some stuff to yourself.
I wasn't being a backstabber. Maybe I just laughed because somebody said something.
But classify backstabber to yourself. Classify it. What is backstabber?
Backstabber is you're talking good in front of them. When they're not around, you talking about them. You talking bad on them.
But can you say? Can you say is the definition can be, let's say, well, to a degree, if you put it like that, then I wouldn't classify myself as a backstabber. Because it is some malicious. It is being malicious, behind somebody's back. So I can't put myself in that category. Because it's malicious talk.
Or somebody you confide in somebody, and they go behind your back and tell what you asked them not to tell.
Right. Or chatty pattying, pillow talking, and I knew a lot of,
That's a two-faced backstabber.
Yeah, I know a lot of things like that, and I know a lot of secrets that I will take to my grave that people told me not to say, and I know that I take it and I hold it. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have that respect for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Even if I get mad at a person. I won't, maliciously do something malicious with something that somebody told me. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect that. I love the relationships that I build around me. So by me having respect for that, because like I said, my circle is small. So, and if me and you talk more than anybody besides my wife. Me and you talk more. I talk more to you than anybody else other than my wife. So, like, if you told me something, I would keep it to myself, keep it to myself. And I don't like with other things like with other people. So, I'm not close with, so I'm just.
Hold up. I told you something. I ain't gonna say what it is. I told you something. And you went back and repeated exactly what I told you.
When?
I can't say. I'll tell you off the show.
What about?
Yeah.
You talk about when I said I'm a stinker,
Yeah.
and I a stinker, huh?
You said you ain't just.
You talk about?
I'm just saying what.
You talk about to my wife,
Yeah.
huh?
Nah.
Huh?
No, I'm talking about to your mother.
Oh, man, that's different.
You said that's different.
Oh, that's different. I'm like Red. Oh, that's different. That ain't nothing.
I tell you, don't.
Man, come on, man. You know. So have you ever backstabbed somebody? Tell the truth.
I don't do that for real.
Ever in your life?
I said I don't do that for real.
You might not do it now, but have you?
No, I never did. You know what? I did do something. Matter of fact, I did something out of anger, and I regret I did it. But I did it out of anger, and then I was so wrong for that.
Yeah, anger.
And then it got back to the other person that I did that, and I couldn't even say nothing because I did it. But I remember at that time where I did it, I was just so mad at that person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know how you just let it off when you venting, you just let it off.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I wish I wouldn't have did it though.
Wow. Dirty, huh? Dirty South.
Yeah, that's probably only one of the only instances that I remember I did something like that. I'm talking about that was
probably the one that you only admit. Huh? Huh?
Everybody not like you, all right?
You done backstabbed me before.
I ain't never backstabbed you.
Yes, you did.
I know you trying to set me up to say some crazy stuff.
No. No. You stole my care package up at college. Huh?
I remember what you did. You backstabbed me first.
No. You did ton of crazy stuff to me, man. See when I did what I did was out of retaliation.
I'm trying to tell you what you did, man. I'm trying to tell you what you did. I was just so upset. But you know what you really did do? I'm talking about what you really did do. You want to talk about a care package, dude? You slept on my sheets. I was so mad, man.
You because you know what you did to me. Let's run down what you did to me up in college.
Tell me what I did.
First of all, I don't know if you remember when you pushed me out of the room with a towel on after I got out of the shower, knocked at the door, and I'm stuck outside my room with a towel on in class getting out. Let's run that back. And then the time that you called me, it told me that class was on, and it was a blizzard. It was a blizzard outside. I had a test. Let's go there. You know, on top of the care package, you was just
somebody sleeping on your sheet with a woman.
But man, look.
I'm talking about, what kind of comparison is that, man?
Huh? Cause you was.
Nobody told you not to have no clean sheets.
I got you back.
No, you ain't had no clean sheets.
No, don't even try, dude. I had clean sheets.
Why you ain't using no clean sheets?
Because I needed to use yours. Man.
You know, I had the nice, clean pepperoni sheets.
No, you didn't.
You wouldn't have took them if I didn't.
No, I didn't. I was in a bunk bed.
The only reason I didn't get upset, I said, well, this is the only time that he's having sex, so go ahead and take it.
What the heck? What the heck? Man, I don't even. I'm not even gonna speak on that nagging.
Go ahead. You. I guess you deserve it, man.
You know what?
You did 300. You did 300 days without. Go ahead.
Man, what I can't even say the name, but you almost made me say somebody's name, dog. I ain't even gonna do that. Boy, I tell you. But man, I know for instance, man,
you done it.
Yeah, because I was about to say something, they almost slipped, but I'm trying to be a good guy, man. I just can't do that. I can't dabble in that conversation, man. Because you gotta admit, man, you was one dirty guy, dog. You did a lot of dirt, man. Good. You did a lot of dirt back in the day. That's how I know.
But you know that was funny. That I pushed you in the hallway. That was funny.
I know. Man, I was like, this dude knocked on my door. I said, this guy, dog, is dirty, dude.
Wasn't that funny, though?
Hell no. I said, this guy, man. You backstab Hassan so much, man. Hassan.
I didn't do that to Hassan.
Huh? It exposed him killing himself.
Oh, man. That was funny. That was funny.
Hey, yo!
Now, what if he's listening to the show? You just put that out there like he's funny.
Ain't nobody gonna know who I'm talking about. Ain't nobody gonna know what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, but he don't know. He gonna say, "Nigga, how you gonna kill people? I was killing myself."
Man, if he listened to the show, man, I wish he was so we could get in contact with him, man. But that was crazy though, man. You was something else, man. And you backstabbed plenty of dudes up there because that was a backstabbing community.
Nah, it was when it comes to women, them dudes super backstabbers.
Dog eat dog. That was what that was. Dog eat dog. They didn't care if your woman came up there and visited you or nothing. You know, dog eat dog.
You lucky you ain't had no girlfriend.
You silly. I had them back home. They wasn't coming up there.
Nah, come on, man. Keep it real.
Huh?
Keep it real. You ain't had no girl.
Man, you crazy. Are you crazy?
At 11:30 every night, you used to be killing yourself. Let me stop.
I was a lame at Northwood. It wasn't nothing up there. Nothing.
Everybody was.
But back home,
I know.
Back home was a different story. Up there was misery.
You didn't have no choice but kill yourself.
For the audience, tell them what is kill yourself.
Masturbate.
Oh man, that was crazy, man. You silly dude. And then because that was crazy that we went to a college where that's supposed to be the sexual peak of your life, and we went to a college that had nothing as far as women to offer you. We thought the different world mentality was going to be in full effect when we got to college, but it wasn't nothing.
But
Huh?
now that it's like that, see, now you married and you got your kids and everything. You probably would have had some kids up at school.
Yeah. It was just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? That's what when I got home. That's why I really didn't even want to go back. I was having so much fun when I got home. I couldn't wait to go where the breaks was coming up and all that. I didn't even want to come back.
When you went back home, did you ever cut that curl? Remember that curl you used to wear in the front of your head?
Remember that? Remember that skirt you used to wear? That
Come on, man.
them leggings.
I said curl. I said
Like,
curl.
I don't give a damn. Talk about a damn curl.
You used to wear a curl like
You used to
Superman in front of your head.
You used to wear them leggings.
You used to be twirling it and said, hey, because you love what happened.
Remember that Ralph Transvent shag you had?
Huh?
Ralph Transvent shag. Boy, you crazy, man. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Man. Yeah, man. But
Hey.
see, you was a funny dude, man. I'm posing this to anybody that might be listening, for all our tree listeners. Have you ever been in a situation where somebody backstabbed you or you backstabbed anybody else? If you have, that number is 646-564-9728. Make sure you press that 1 if you want to comment. I just, I think I could pretty much deal with, somebody that I'm not really close to backstabbing me, but somebody that's real close to me that I consider friend, family, or, a close confidant. When that happened, when that betrayal kick in, that makes my blood boil. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that would get me the most. Just dealing with somebody that's just disloyal. And I don't really confide in a lot of people that I don't know. That's why I said my circle is so small. But you didn't. See, I didn't know that at an early age that you can't rely in everybody or confide in everybody, because you always, when I was young, I was always just trying to be cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just don't have no problems with nobody. Like just trying to be the guy with everybody. But you can't do it. You can't do that. Certain people you got to keep at a certain position and length, and you pretty much know those type of people early that you could trust, but you got to take the time to study them and find out who they truly are, and I keep my circle nice and small, and there ain't nothing wrong with that, because the more people that you have in your circle, the more bull drama and bull crap that can spread around. So I'm thankful to God for my small circle. I used to think I have to have people around me to function, but that ain't the case. Because the more people in your circle, more problems. You agree?
I thought you was about to bust out in the Biggie Smalls song.
I thought that was Puffy and Bass. Yep, I'm just really, man, just glad for the lessons that life has really taught me, and because a backstabber really can't help themselves. You just got to take the time to really study and see how people move and operate around you, because that backstabber can't wait. You can't wait. I used to test people out a lot. I used to, give some false information to see if it get back to me. I used to do that a lot. But, now I just, I'm just real careful of who's in my circle. I don't, even family. Even with family. Because family, man, was the ones that always kind of hurt me up close. Because nobody else can get that close to me like that. But, it's all good. What about you, man?
I feel the same way you do. And tell me, it's always fucking family.
Yep.
And I really mean it. That's why I just slipped up and cut.
I know. And it's crazy. I remember the time I was with this no good chick. And at the same time, I was going through it with my family over some bull crap, and they had a family gathering, and I heard, and I didn't even go to it, but I was the topic of conversation there. And one of the most
90 seconds.
The most untrustworthy person came back to me. Well, yo, such and such people was talking about you like a mud there, And then I'm thinking to myself, what did you say? When somebody is always quick to come back and tell you what other people are saying, you done said something.
They be the main one talking in their mouth.
Yeah, the main one. So I just was like, I ain't even concerned with that.
60 seconds.
I don't want to hear that mess. But anyway, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight to the Fat Cat Show. Be careful of who you around. Be careful of who you share information with or who you choose to confide in, because everybody don't have your best interest in mind. So you have to keep that, in your mind that, hey, everybody don't want to see you do good. And then if you got something going on, if you got something you're planning to do big, don't share it with everybody. Go about your plan in silence, because real bad boys move in silence. And you make your dream happen, and then once it comes to fruition, people will see, what you plan.
10 seconds.
But if you give them ammo to what you're doing, then they can sabotage your dream. But anyway, we up out of here. Peace. And y'all stay safe out there. And we up out of here. Peace.